Hello, folks. Hope you're having a good Saturday so far. Welcome back to the Citadel. It's a 5-plus-year-old Minecraft server that we haven't seen in 2 weeks, I guess, because of the hurricane last weekend. I actually didn't get to play. Weekends are normally for Minecraft, and we just had a bunch of scheduled things move around. My name is Joel Duggan, if you haven't figured that out, and we're going to pick up, I think, where we left off around here at the mansion, this great big tower build. There's obviously a few things here that I left that I need to remove. I think I was using these for like shulker box backs or something. But we were working on this here. And 4 minutes ago, MindTripMedia sent 100 bits. Thanks very much, MindTrip. Appreciate that. And a Kiwi Bear, I think, is how you say that. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. So yeah, we've been working on this for several weeks now. This whole area is like 2 years old next month, so it's been slow going. We do have the front basically done. I'm still not happy with the texture here. Last time we were working inside, and so we did the floor design, we did the tables, we did the little cubbies and stuff. Again, the texture is not something I'm entirely okay with. I think, you know, as much as I say that, I don't mind the cobblestone. It's the indecision of cobblestone and tough on the outside, I think. I wonder whether the whole thing would just look good if it was just all tough. Maybe we should try that. Anyway, we did the chandeliers, I think, last time. I think there's also a bedroom up here that we worked on. Meza subscribed at tier 1, subscribing for 3 months, currently on a 2-month streak. Oh hey, a shiny button. Thanks very much, Meza. I really appreciate that. So, hold on. Let me get this straight. You've just subbed for 3 months. Currently on a 2-month streak, but yesterday you subbed for 6 months in a row. So are you now 9 months? I wonder how this works with the prepaid 6 months from yesterday. Yeah, I'm confused. I am grateful and I'm happy to see you, but I am confused. I don't understand. Cartwright Sketches, thoroughly enjoying playing Java. Now I've been on console Bedrock player for so long. Love this version so much. Nice. Glad we've converted you. Not starting. No, you're not starting a war. I don't like Bedrock. I don't like playing it. I don't like Minecraft on controllers. I'm a Java guy. Yeah, Cartwright, I agree. Painting in Minecraft would be cool. So we did this bedroom last time too. It's just little. There's nothing too fancy. Again, I don't like the outside texture. And then this tower currently goes nowhere as far as I know. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Okay. So, towers on the to-do list. We also have... I think this is woefully undertreated. I think this is just a basic staircase. We probably have to do a little bit of decoration or something at the top of this tower. Now up here there actually is a space where you can look out over the town, which is cool. Good views in most directions. This is not so good. And then of course this is not really a window. So both towers are on the to-do list. I'm hoping to try and wrap this up soon. I'd like to move on to different projects. We've done this more than 2 weeks ago. This was done a while ago. And then we've got that outside balcony. We don't have room to put anything else out here, so this really can't have much in terms of decoration. This room is definitely finished. I'll leave that open. And I really like this. I like this view. I think this looks really, really good. Quite happy with that. And then the other thing that you might have noticed on the Twitter screenshot, we have not touched this wall or this wall on the inside, but we also have not even closely addressed this side of the build from the main floor down. We don't have any permanent design on like the balcony or how it connects to the landscape. There's no landscaping at all. So that's a bigger thing on the to-do list, is the balcony. I do like that we have one, of course. And I think I'm happy with everything else. I like these. I think I like those pillars. Not crazy about the light oak in the floor. I might start by replacing that. I think in order to work in here, we're probably going to have to remove all the shulkers, so we should probably do the other stuff. And then somewhere down this way, there's a basement. Yeah, we carved out a whole kitchen basement down here. And then this has like a secret passageway that goes down to the river. Yeah, cool. Wally879, hello, welcome in. So, kitchen design here could be kind of fun to do too. And then maybe some like staff quarters. That could be fun. All right. Well, let's start with the easy stuff. Let's start with the, I'd say the towers are probably the easiest thing to knock out, right? So we'll grab spruce trapdoors, slabs, stairs. Probably spruce. We need to cut down some more spruce. Let's go see if we have any in storage. If we don't, we'll just grow some more. How's Cosmic Day, by the way? Hope you're having a good one. No, the gift sub expired today, but I've opted to continue it yesterday. So I guess it's two distinct notifications. One for the continuation of the sub, and the other is each month on the turn date of the sub. Oh, okay. So the thing is, for me today, like, at least with Streamlabs, it lets me know on the month of the sub. The continuation of the sub is just something that happens in Twitch chat, and there's no audio. And if I miss it, I miss it. It is a long to-do list, Cosmic. You are right. This is a much bigger project than I anticipated, but like, welcome to the town. Like, what do I say? But like, this isn't news. This isn't surprising to anybody. But I don't play Minecraft to get things done in 5 minutes. You know, like if I want to, it's like Satisfactory. Same thing. I don't play Satisfactory to get progress and just make stuff fast, right? Elkhorn. I know that person. The mighty Elkhorn is here, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. Good to see you. We need saplings. I guess they're in the wood boxes. I need bone meal. Elkhorn was playing Among Us. I've still never played that. Saplings, yes. Okay. Do I have a dirt box somewhere? Can you plant trees on mud? Maybe you can. Brian, oh my word, you're catching a Minecraft stream for the first time. Well, to be fair, I haven't played Minecraft in 2 weeks because I normally play on Saturday, Sunday, and then of course there was the hurricane last weekend here in Nova Scotia. So it was a problem. Let's put some of this stuff away. All right. That I don't care about. Sand. On the wrong spot to put stuff away. All this stuff is up at the other location. Oh, it's full. I work Saturday to Monday, so anything on weekends is usually out for me. Yeah. I find that Minecraft is usually better on weekends. I find that most people that are Minecraft fans tend to be around more. It's probably just the audience demographic too, being mostly young people and students. I played on weekends because then what I'm building and what I'm thinking about Minecraft-wise is fresh in my mind for Monday when I record the Spawn Chunks with Pixel Riffs. It's gonna be a big Minecraft month, actually. There's I haven't watched it yet. There's a new video about the mobs in Minecraft Legends on the Minecraft YouTube channel. And we'll be talking about that on Monday. And then on October 15th is Minecraft Live. We also have the Spawn Chunks Quarterly Hangout and the Spawn Chunks September Hangout, which we forgot. Well, not forgot. We couldn't do it because I had no power. So we have the makeup stream or live show for that particular. It is a big month, yeah. Plus we'll have our 4 regular or 5 regular podcasts. In addition, we'll be covering Minecraft live. Usually that often happens on twitch.tv/pixelriffs, just because he has a larger channel. It makes more sense for the show to go on that channel. We don't do live Spawn Chunks stuff, so there's no reason to have like a Spawn Chunks channel, because it would just dilute the viewership, where if we just do it from Pixelriff's Twitch channel, then we end up with a much stronger audience. There tends to be more and more people these days like doing like watch parties for Minecraft Live. That's a lot of leaves. Was not anticipating that. Nice thing about this is that we'll get some sticks for signs and other stuff too. I say I'm a busy month, but every month is busy. Yeah, I tend to keep my calendar pretty full. Part of it is just I like what I do. I'm also seeing a, I don't want to say a dip, but like there's definitely fewer viewers over the summer. Oh, whoops. Forgot to plant these first. So yeah, with, you know, nice weather, lesser COVID restrictions around the world, I found that Twitch viewers was a lower attendance, so you end up kind of like putting a little bit extra more time to generate the same sort of interest in what you're doing. But I'd like to try and keep that momentum up, because I feel like winter is really great in that you usually have like I don't want to say captive audience, but in the northern hemisphere, there's a lot of not nice weather happening. Ooh, that's a big one. I don't remember when I started this. I always keep on trying to remember to time myself. That's a ginormous tree. That's That was as tall as the tower almost. Something I've not done in Minecraft is build like a giant custom tree. One of these days, this trick isn't going to work, and I'm going to laugh at you, and I'm not sorry. Nice. It didn't work a second ago. I've definitely screwed up doing it before. How much wood is that? We've certainly not been doing it very long. 6, 7 stacks almost. Not bad. Yeah, that was a massive tree. Want me to turn this off? Oh, yes. Yeah. That promotion is over. So, yes, you should probably turn that off. Thanks, Cosmic. I forgot to do that. Late starting today. I overslept this morning. A bit of a blitz trying to get ready for stream. As much as I like my Yeti X that I stream on for a simple microphone solution, USB mic, every once in a while I have to unplug it and plug it back in again. I was going to say there was some crackling in the mic. Oh, when did that start? Was it the? It's not been this whole time, has it? Dan, how's it going? Okay, staircase to the tower. Right, so this has not been at all even looked at, so... I think the thing we do here is usually trapdoors underneath them. Just so that they look connected. And all I'm doing here is just placing it with the grain of the wood, so it looks like it runs in the same direction. Then up here is going to be mostly... What is that? That's a slab? I think the slab looked better. Right, and then that goes there. Oh, we haven't done this yet either. So I think here we can probably use beams and, or not beams, but like stripped spruce. I'll go get a barrel and we can hang a lantern up here. I think I'm going to use a soulfire lantern. I like the idea of having like blue light coming from this place. Soulfire barrels are here. I don't know what else might be needed up there. I guess we could put a table and a chair, but like it doesn't make a lot of sense. Should bring some dark oak in case I have to mess with the roof. Just a few seconds, it's gone out. So I'm not sure what that is. The cord, the USB cord is certainly lax enough. Like the cord doesn't have any tension on it. But I find that what ends up happening is that the sound will leave, and my headphones are plugged into the mic. And one of the things I really like about this mic is that it allows me to plug my headphones into the mic, listen to my game audio, but it doesn't give me feedback on me. I can turn me down because I don't like hearing myself when I stream. Some people, especially like professional broadcasters, like maybe like that kind of stuff, but I do not. No! Not what I wanted. Guess we'll use scaffolding. Alright, I guess that could have stayed dirt. I like the idea of having this be a little bit more hollow though, so let's go up by 1. So I will probably fill that back in. Then replace this one with oak. And then, do I want the beams here? No, I want them lower. SweetSandi subscribed to Tier 1 for 21 months in a row. Thanks so much, SweetSandi. Good to see you. It was great to hang out with you for so long yesterday on the stream. Very much appreciate you sponsoring the content. And thanks to both Cosmic and Sandy and Elkhorn. I can't remember who else is moderating, but all the mods for an excellent September and Subtember. Now, I didn't bring any chain with me. I might want to lower that. It depends on whether or not we can see it. I mean, it does the job. I just want to make sure we can see it from downstairs. And honestly, the fastest way to get down is going to be to jump. If it was lower, we might not be able to see it. Hey, Minipax is here. How's it going, Minipax? Oh, Cosmic already beat me to it. Awesome Links, hello. I should have known that Cosmic beat me to it. Why do I even try? You don't mind the double shutout? Nice. So we can't really see... Well, yes we can. So we can just... If it was lower, I think it would be a distraction. So I think we'll leave it there. Quicker than the Stream Deck apart from Epic Games creator code? Nice. I know that's not what you said, but I find it funny that they were next to another in chat. $32 minutes. Who had 32 minutes for rain on the stream? We had a really good conversation about weather, Minecraft weather, on this past week's Spawn Chunks. So that's all well and good. I think we're good as far as spawn spaces too. There's nothing up there tall enough. Oh crap. That space is tall enough. Now, I don't know what we could or should do on the outside here. It feels very empty. We could maybe add fences or something. And this feels strange. Is that exposed to the outside? No, it's not. So we could potentially maybe have a little bit more detail in here. Makes it feel like it's maybe secured to the building somehow. This is likely exposed to the outside. Yeah. Is all of this covered? So I like that, but I don't like this one. There's that weird connection there, so we'll leave that the same. And there's not much room up here for anything, is there? Maybe something in the corner? And I feel like we need something... Oh, I'm missing a bone block. So we need bone block, or we need to change that into something else. I'm curious what some polished andesite might look like up here. It needs something. It definitely needs something, like maybe some fences there. We did that over on one of these other towers. Yeah, I can't go all the way to the top. I think maybe a fence or two at the bottom. Maybe a trapdoor on them could be cool. And then, like, I guess that looks pretty good clean and white, but there, I feel like I want something like along the top here. We've already got the spruce, but I feel like I want something happening. I don't know, we could do walls there maybe? Maybe a little table. What would be on the table though? Like, what would be the purpose of the table? We've also got signs that we can play with as well. And polished andesite. I wanted slabs though. Flower purpose on the flower pot on the table, no purpose, just a flower. Maybe we could put, I'm not sure. I kind of feel like we could try to make it look like a fun reason to go up there, like maybe put an enchanting table up there or something. Also, this needs to be changed. Oh, that's not seen from below. That's good. Oh, that is indeed the ceiling. Hopefully that doesn't look terrible down below. No, I'd say it's okay. This I feel like would probably just be solid, right? That or there'd be something there. Well, first, lighting. So here is where we could maybe put a table with a candle on it. Question is, do we want it to be a dark oak table? First, I need inventory space. We've been using mostly spruce tables. I like the dark oak actually. I think it stands out a little bit more. And what could we put there? kind of like the smoothness of the trapdoors. Maybe. Certainly like the first one. I could make a door fit. Yeah, a door could fit if I remove that. That might be the easiest solution. But then that looks kind of funny, doesn't it? That's not bad though. I wonder if I made this back into a solid. It's a little bit better. I quite like that actually. Feels a little bit precarious, but maybe that's why we could put that there, just to kind of solidify that just a little bit. We've been using these cyan candles. I kind of like them. I wonder if there's a better color we could put in here just for a little splash of something. Seems like more of a functional candle though, so maybe we'll just go with just a plain Jane candle. This kind of stuff is always slow going, but it's always so worth it in the end. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. So we'll have to work out a way to get just a little bit more light. We drop into the nope zone around here. So somewhere's in the middle of all those, we'll have to hang a light somehow. I wonder if we could just hang something right down the middle. That would be cool. What if we took like a really long chain? Chain to chain to chain. I don't know if 8's enough. Yeah, the signs look good, don't they? That's just kind of a happy accident. Now, is this low enough? That's not low enough to hang anything on. That's annoying. So, maybe we do have to change this back into a stair for the sole purpose of being able to attach a chain to it. This is the kind of thing I wish was better in Minecraft. I wish that connections look better. I guess we could make this a solid block. Master Crunchy subscribing at tier 1 for 15 months. Love the recent Spawn Chunks episode, Joel. Thanks very much, Master Crunchy. It was Johnny's idea to talk about weather, but I really enjoyed it. I think we had a good time. That looks too blocky, right? Like that looks too much. And we can't. Can't have that bump up by any slight variance. The only other thing I can think of would be to like have a trapdoor up like that. But then, well, we could still do the railing. Because then I could attach this square. I really need to download a texture for chains that's 3D. But then this feels kind of strange. I mean, I guess we could just like double down on the whole floor. The whole floor could just be elevated. We do get a slightly better view. Yeah, why don't we just put trapdoors along here, and then that will just be like the odd section out. Okay. Okay, so where we want this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So logic dictates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want the lantern to be somewhere near here. Oh, it might be enough. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're fine. I think that's kind of cool, actually. And even though you can still fall, well, I guess it does keep you from falling down. So it looks scary, but it doesn't. It means that you can't necessarily fall down the middle. It's a lot of spruce trapdoors. Like, you're surprised somehow? Like, yes, I just did indeed craft 2 stacks of trapdoors. And yes, we will eventually use all of them. See, now here it's nighttime and it feels dark in here and spooky. But it's not going to spawn anything. And you get this bright spot in the middle. Now, hopefully that doesn't make the tower look goofy from the outside. If we do trapdoors up here, it does remove our ability to make a table. We can't place a table down on any of this. Hopefully the tower does not have a glowy middle. No, it seems to be okay. I love how many paths around this town. It's fun. I do love the new light rules too. Are they really new anymore? Like, I mean, new relatively to Minecraft, but like, they've been around for 6 months? No. 3 months. When did they change? 118 or 119? I don't remember. Isn't that awful? Alright, that's good. Do I have... I must have a mob head I can put in there. When 18 was the change, so it has been a year. Almost. That was what, Christmas? Early December 2021. Llama heads, fish heads. What is that? Skeleton horse head? You'd think I would have like actual mob heads somewhere. I'm starting to get used to it. I'm starting to design my builds around having them be a little bit more dark and ambient. Hence the use of the Soulfire lanterns. I wish we could do lighting like Soulfire lanterns and dimmer with lanterns without them being blue. You know, like I wish we had... Well, hold on. So there's no glass in a lantern, which is unfortunate. Because if there was glass in a lantern, how cool would it be to be able to create stained glass lanterns? Like, just use stained glass. You'd have the 16 colors that we have in the game, and then you could make any lantern that you want. And they would give off the same light as like a Soulfire lantern, so they'd be dim, you know? Maybe a little bit more dim. And we can get away with it now because you don't have the light levels to constantly have to be super bright with it. So something like a black glass lantern could be a light level of 5, and it would still do the job, and it would be creepy. Like, that would be really fun. Be very creepy. What could I fit in there? Maybe just a table? Oh, it's not going to fit on top of the table. No. Everybody needs skeletons in the closet. A little creepy. Why not? Little hints that this might not be the friendliest manner. It is October. We could creepify this place a little bit. I do like the idea of adding a dungeon downstairs. Cool. Okay, so what else do we need up there in that tower? We have to go look at the outside, right? Then I have to figure out how I'm going to design the outside of this thing. Like the actual tower section. Oh, I keep on forgetting a bone block. Crap. Down the stairs we go. Everybody dizzy yet? I know I am. Soup, 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 soup. Bone block. You are not here. Morgantic, hello. How's it going? Thanks again for the raid yesterday. Hopefully you had a good rest of your day. just so it's not so bland in here. And then outside, I kind of wonder, I don't know about fence gates, but I feel like we can probably do at least a fence in the corner. I don't know about both places. Something I was thinking of doing would be something like this. Might be too much. It certainly takes the long, white, tall feeling out of the tower. I like that it adds a little bit more busy to it, though. Going well, thanks. Yeah. I very rarely do I sleep in. I tend to be someone that's a morning person. I woke up this morning at 11 o'clock. I think I might have seen 2 a.m., but like, that's normal. Well, I normally only need 6 hours sleep, give or take. So me having that little or that much sleep, like I feel groggy. I don't feel like super high energy, despite the fact of how much sleep I had. That feels a little bit disjointed. So if I did it on just the sides there, I'd probably do it without the trapdoors on top. And that feels like too much of the same. And I don't know if alternating back and forth would make sense. Break time when you're ready. Thanks, Cosmic. Speaking of being tired, always good to stay on your breaks. I am planning on streaming for quite a while today, so it's a nice chill Saturday. It was a beautiful sunny morning, and it is now clouded over. So I do not feel guilty at all about being inside. We should be good. Can't say I like that very much. I think we go with spruce fences in the corners. I don't know what else we can do. I should go look and see what other textures we can apply to bone. I've done that in other places as well. If you're new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. In Minecraft, it's just a matter of me being in the cabin. There's unfortunately no fun break train to go on, but we will be back in 5 or 6 minutes. I got to go get some more coffee. Okay. Just realized that I will be getting another Amazon delivery later today, so there might be a point later on during the stream day where I have to duck downstairs and grab it. Shouldn't be too difficult, not a very big package. The RAM that I ordered for the computer should be getting here, so we should be getting a fancier, I say fancier, we're going to get a slightly more powerful streaming PC in terms of multitasking anyway. So what did I decide? I decided I did not like these. I'm not sure where that went. That's there, that's there. Should have brought some walls. I was thinking that it might be cool to see what this would look like. I think it's a little bit unclear. I feel like having the bone blocks around all sides makes it look more like a structure. Maybe we can use some andesite walls. We've been using andesite walls in other parts of the build. Upgrade hype. Couldn't you just use the stairs? Had to jump off. Yep. It's faster. It's just faster. So one idea I had was this. I'm not sure whether it's the scale that I build at, or whether it's just that I just don't have the repertoire that I see other Minecraft players use. I always marvel at how Mythical Sausage and Whip and Pearlescent Moon build the details in their like little roof details and balcony details, but I feel like they build really large. Yeah, that doesn't look good either. I think maybe these corner pieces need to be slabs, and I think we need something across the top of this. And it's either going to be brick or andesite, polished andesite. I know I've been mixing stone and andesite together a lot, but I feel like brick is going to be better. We've got this kind of stuff happening on the corners of some of these builds over here, and I wonder if I could maybe move that into this tower somehow. Yeah, I think we're good. Kay the River Cat. Hey, I almost didn't see you. You and Cosmic Dancer both have pink names, and your names are exactly the same character length in chat. I was like, Cosmic is saying hi to Kay, but I don't see Kay. Wait a minute, that's Kay, right above Cosmic Dancer. But yeah, the RAM should help with streaming, because it'll hopefully give the computer more resources to run the streaming software and also run the games that I play. And if I can figure it out. I will also be trying to make the switch, I think, from Streamlabs desktop to OBS desktop or OBS. The question is, though, am I going to... I don't think I'm going to... I just put so much work and I bought Nerd or Die stuff for Streamlabs. Like the Streamlabs notification stuff. So I feel like I'm going to keep the Streamlabs and not switch to Stream Elements. I think that Nerd or Die allows you to use stuff on both. Like I think you can use it in both, but it's just so much work. And I just spent like whenever that was, June or July, like I just spent like an entire 1 or 2 days like sorting out all of my alerts and making cool customizations and all this kind of stuff. And I don't find I like the look of some of the alerts on Stream Elements. I find they look really dated. All right, we need some scaffolding up here, I think. And I can't place scaffolding anywhere here. Or there. All right, I guess we'll just go from the bottom. Also, my connected textures are not working. Or they are, just not from above. Yeah, it is, but if everything is set up, I can see why you wouldn't want to swap. And honestly, there's not much need to move, that much needed to move. I'm not sure if you mean there's not a need to move the alerts, or there's not that much work. I don't know what you mean. So I'm thinking this could benefit from something here. And I'm thinking it needs to come down in the corners. Now, unfortunately, that's a slab. We could try this as a wall. I should have brought stone walls with me. That would have been better. Question from Dan, further up in the chat. What RAM did you get? Oh, thanks. Sorry, I missed that. Question from Dan. I got Corsair. Hold on. My phone is right here. My phone's going to tell me. Amazon. Recent orders. Survey says. I find it funny how Amazon is recommending things to me that I just purchased. It's like, you might like this iPad holder. I just bought one. Corsair Vengeance LPX 16 gigabytes, 2 sticks of 8 gigs each, DDR4 DRAM 300 megahertz. That's what I got. It was affordable, like more so than I thought. And though that is the exact type of RAM already in the computer. So I'm going from 2 sticks of 8 to 4 sticks of 8, allowing me to go to 32 gigs. Is it fancy? I just thought that's what my computer needed. I got this RAM back when my buddy John built a computer. He was kind enough to only charge me for parts. If he charged me for labor, it wasn't very much. And he had that RAM in his kind of like little computer builder table, his little wherever he does his building. And so that's what I bought because he had it already. Ooh, fancy. I don't know what any of that means other than DDR4 is cheaper than DDR5. There's not a lot of motherboards out there that handle DDR5. Mine can't. So DDR5 at the moment doesn't seem like it's worth the investment. Even if I bought a new computer, I would probably go with a DDR4 motherboard. So, and I'm thinking about upgrading. I'm thinking about upgrading the PC somehow. So that does look a little bit better. I sort of like the bricks. I don't know if we need that third one. I think 2 is probably fine. Do we like these? Obu says, I think it's sufficient. I noticed a significant speed on my machine after going from 16 to 32. Nice. Yeah, my other option was to go all the way up. Like I was going to get 2 sets of 16, leaving me the option to go up to 64, but I don't know if that 64 would solve the issues that I have on this PC, so 32 seemed like the best thing. It was under $100. Like, I mean, I can't complain. It's a very easy... We were talking about computer fixes a few streams ago, and adding more RAM, double-checking my motherboard BIOS, and reinstalling Windows are 3 of the most affordable things that I can do. They're very affordable. Well, 2 of them are free, really. I mean, Windows might be $10 or something. I'm not sure what the license is right now, but like, I'd have to talk to John about where he got the license and how to go about changing stuff, but it should not be a big deal. So that was a little bit too far. Let's try that on that side, and then over here we can try the andesite. I guess we could be doing all this from the inside too, couldn't we? Oh, missing a fence. You know, I might just temporarily put a hole here just to be able to walk in quickly when I need to. Fence is there, that's there. That's good. It's funny, there's a Canadian Heritage commercial about basketball. and it's about, I think it's James Naismith is the Canadian inventor of basketball, and there's a scene where a bunch of farmers are playing and throwing a ball into a basket, like it's an actual apple basket, and people were saying like, hey, it's a real pain in the butt to have to climb up here and take the ball out of the basket every time someone tries to throw it in. And James Naismith is like, cut the bottoms out of the baskets. And the farmer is like, but I need these baskets back. So what they did was they cut a little hole into the bottom of the basket, and they would stick a broomstick up and poke the ball, and the ball would come out of the basket. And whenever I leave stuff on the ground, there's a little thing in my brain that says like, but I need this basket back. I need these blocks back. And then every time I see something on the ground in Minecraft, it's like, but I need that back. And then I go pick it up. Brains are weird. That commercial's got to be 30 years old. You won't see any difference between 32 and 64 unless you're a monster using 1,000 or 10,000 browser tabs and doing a lot of rendering. Nope, I'm not a monster. I don't know about the bricks on the corners. It looks okay, actually. That's not bad. I might actually pull it down to 3. If we do that, it might be good to have it down to 3 because I like that line. That kind of arc. It kind of creates it. It makes it look like it has more of a funnel to it, you know? The kind of things I'm trying to achieve with Minecraft textures is often like the illusion of shape with textures. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Yeah, and I prefer the bricks to the andesite. So let's commit to... No! Oh, I was so close. I'm a wonderful, odd human being? What's wrong with remembering commercials? Odd human being. Now we might lose this line going down through the middle here, but we'll see. I'm really happy to be doing something about this tower. Oh, that's too far. No, wait a minute. This isn't far enough. So it does lose something when you go straight across the bottom. We will maybe have to eliminate one of those. It's either the two corners or the one middle. Oh, that's my last rocket. Yeah, that went from cool looking to bland really fast. I think we either need to do this or we need to remove this one. Don't think I need ender pearls. Isn't everyone odd in their own way? I'd say that's pretty accurate. That or it's something made up by people that are weird to make themselves feel better. Jordan says, one of my favorite psychology discussions is about what psychology says is normal. Jordan, one of my best friends is a psychologist. So yeah, we've had this discussion a number of times. You remember that advertisement mini packs, really? The Canadian heritage commercials are things that, like, they used to be shown in front of movies. Like, they were on CBC when I was a kid and Canadian stations. And then later on, they were like the advertisements in front of movies. Guess you can't really tell from up here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Sometimes I really wish we could mix half block textures, like put a slab, like 2 slabs from 2 different textures in one space, but ooh. What do we like better? Do we like the line in the middle there? I don't want to add any depth. Like, I don't want this to get fatter, I don't think. Well, it was darn near identical to the one because of the load of farmers playing basketball and balls being upset, the broken basket. It could have been a copycat one. Or an updated version. They made the rounds on the internet a little while ago. Canadians were like sharing them online as memes, and the rest of the world was like, what? Especially the ones about, it's Joel Schumacher? No, not Joel Schumacher. Joel. No, Joe, not Joel. Joe, I think it's Joe Schumacher. One of the people that invented Superman is Canadian as well. He was living in America, but he was Canadian. Canadians also invented standard time. You're welcome. all the time zone complaints that we have. I can't decide which do we like better, chat. The side where it's got like a fork in the middle, or the side that looks like a point. Schuster, thank you, Squirrel Keen. I knew it wasn't Schumacher. Schumacher's a current filmmaker, I think, or producer. Joe Schuster. Was it Joel Schuster? It was Joel Schuster. It could be just because of the girl's accent in the thing. It sounds like Joe. Is standard considered normal? What do you mean? Standard time, you mean? You prefer the pointy side? I think I do as well. I think I do as well. And I'm wondering if we do the pointy side, like if I could change the top part into something. I like that this is easy to land on, at least. That helps a little bit. And then if those... We could go... Well, we can't go slabs. If those were also andesite, maybe. I don't know, maybe we don't put anything there at all. I think it looked better with the bricks on the corners. So I think those look better as brick. I like the andesite there. And now I'm just wondering if we just don't do the third bit at all. Maybe we add like another texture. Andesite stone. I had some of those over here, didn't I? Hey Cosmic, your version of landing and my version of landing might be very different. That might do the trick. Let's see what that looks like. So that almost looks like a shadow now. But then we're losing any kind of taper that we had going on. Oop, that was the wrong one. All right, let's just try and go like do the same thing all the way around. And progress through the stuff that we've been liking. Now it's dark and I can't see what I'm doing. You just ordered yourself a Switch. Very cool. Steven ESC has a Switch. He quite likes it. Ryan Murphy has one as well. I'm not such a big Nintendo gamer. I prefer Xbox, but I think that's only because as far as console gaming goes, Xbox is what I was kind of introduced to. So you kind of go with what's familiar, if that makes any sense. Oh, good. Scaffolding limits. What a great idea, Mojang. We enjoy this so much. That was sarcasm, by the way. Just in case. I kind of want to have a door here. Is there a door here? Oh, it could work out very well, couldn't it? That could actually be kind of cool. I'm going to leave that open for now. Right, I think that's everything. The only problem with this stone is that it creates a clean line between. It feels like it feels very much like a top. I want this to feel like it's connected somehow. We've been putting the stone on the bottom. No, andesite has been on the bottom. Okay, so that tracks as far as the overall kind of like world design. So we could pull the andesite down a bit. Oh, I missed. We could pull the andesite down or pull the stone down to have this look more of a taper. And I don't know if we're going to be able to do the kind of stonework because this thing has only got, it's only 3 blocks wide. Well, I'm probably going to have to do something like this where we just have like little spots, like little specific pieces. The other thing I wanted to consider is having a blackstone bottom to it, like have that kind of come up a little bit. That could be kind of fun too. I like the idea of having the not blackstone, sorry, deep slate. Everybody that knows me in chat's like, Blackstone. Did Joel just say Blackstone? Yeah, I meant deep slate. So we've got these deep slate kind of portions that are like inset. I guess you can see it better from the other side. Since my son is born, I don't have time to play Minecraft. That's why I brought Pokemon nostalgia. Nice, yeah. Well, it's the kind of thing like mobile gaming, you know, like when you've got kiddos and you want to be free to either chase them around or the gaming has to happen near the kiddo because you have to watch the tiny human. Then it makes sense, you know, to go with something like a Switch or what's the thing that Steam does? The Steam Deck? The Steam Deck? I haven't talked to Lou in a long time in depth about his Steam Deck. I know he wanted to get one. Yeah, so there's the deep slate, and we could take the deep slate and maybe have that kind of go up. Because I think as far as deep slate goes, I think the tile is the darkest. I think I have that in the right order. I think maybe this might be lighter. Yeah, so we could go probably into cobble deep slate and regular deep slate, especially because regular deep slate's directional. Question is, can we get from regular deep slate into andesite without it being too harsh? Steam Deck, but don't hear that much about it. No, I don't hear that much about it either. I think it might be just... I think Lou did describe it on the podcast as like a very niche but desirable thing for people that are into that specific... you know, well, and Lou has got a massive Steam library, like absolutely massive. So it's probably going to be good for him. So I think we can go straight from cobble deep slate. So we'll do, how many blocks do we have? Let's do some math. That was 3 or 2. It's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 15. Let's do maybe 3 stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 andesite. Grab my deep slate. And of course, the texture does not go in the way that you want it to. It's not intuitive. It goes the other way. Yeah. Of course. Place it on the side to get the side texture. And I was looking at the top texture, and the top texture is not at all what we want. I don't know that that's going to work at all. I dislike in Minecraft that they give you blocks that have a really nice top texture, but then you cannot get that top texture on the side of something. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I want this. I want the stuff that looks like scales. But you can't get that. So how did that happen? Oh, because it only faces one direction. That's another pain in the butt. Alright, never mind. Deep slate not being used. Cobble deep slate is what we use. I know you can place it against a block doorknob, it doesn't matter. It faces a different direction. So I can place it against this block. I can place it against this block. Gives me a different texture every time. Plus it's going the wrong direction anyway. It's funny, we were just having conversations about gradients in the Discord the other day. Not a very big tower. We might not be able to make this work. How'd the Lego build go yesterday? It was great. A bit of a trouble transforming him. It wasn't the most stable. A lot of pieces kept on coming off as we were transforming him, so that it might take a little bit of practice. Not that I plan on doing it a lot, but I'd imagine he's going to stay in my shelf as robot mode rather than vehicle mode. I don't like that at all. I really want the deep slate to work, but I don't think it's going to be something we can do. I like the transition of the... I like the rest of it, but I don't think we're going to be able to do the deep slate. It's funny, they gave us this medium, but then they just don't give us enough textures to spring between. We could try basalt. I feel like we've done this before, but more successfully. And I know we've used tough, but I don't want this to feel moldy, you know? Yeah, that's... And see, we weren't transitioning into andesite. Maybe that's the problem. Oh, here we're transitioning into andesite. This in my head makes more sense because it's close to the water. So it looks wet. And the basalt goes between, like it makes the basalt is the darker. It's not something between andesite. I guess cobblestone is in between. I do like the contrast down there. But the contrast up high is very too harsh in that particular area. It's kind of stuff that just takes time to kind of wheedle through and You almost have to, I feel like it reminds me of working a drawing. I'm not sure if anybody is an artist in chat, but there's definitely something about, like, people would ask me, like, when I was drawing live on stream, it would be like, why are you redrawing the same thing? It's like, well, you have a partial idea and you kind of throw it down, and then that either leads to a shape you recognize or a feel that you like, and it kind of goes from there. Yeah. Maybe we'll leave all that as deep slate. So now I think I want to get rid of the stone bricks. But as Cosmic pointed out, it is indeed time for a break. The doorknob, no, I haven't played any more Guild Wars. It was a fun experiment. It's not like I didn't like it. I think Satisfactory Update 6 overshadows my desire to play Guild Wars. And Guild Wars makes me feel like I'm playing a video game. I don't find it very immersive. I find walking into a zone and having a to-do list of chores pop up on the right-hand side very odd. People, I guess, modern MMO players don't like walking around and talking to villagers and getting quests and story. I actually do. But maybe that's because maybe I'm not in the mood for an MMO. You know, like maybe that means I should be playing more RPGs, like single-player RPGs. I just like open-world games, though. That's the thing. So you don't get a lot of open world RPGs. It's a lot of that tends to be on rails. But no, the other games I'm looking at are vastly different. Slime Rancher, might want to try that for fun. What else? I mean, I'm putting a lot of time in Satisfactory. We're going to be playing Satisfactory here shortly. What else have I been into? Dual Universe looks cool. I don't know about the actual implementation of it. It's probably a lot of crazy dealing with online people that are not the best. Grounded looks kind of grindy, and it looks more like a survival game than any kind of crafting and building game. So I don't know, like Satisfactory and Minecraft, they scratch a very specific itch for me. I'd like to get back into playing a first-person shooter on stream. I don't know what that is. I don't know whether I return to Borderlands 3. It's a really old game. I say really old, but it's not. It's just not in circulation. It's not popular. I'm thinking about trying like Valorant, maybe. That could be kind of fun. But that would be one of those tongue-in-cheek streams. Just like, come watch me play Valorant for the first time on stream and have my butt handed to me. Like that would be how that would go. But yeah, Guild Wars 2 for me was the character creation was cool, the story was cool. I really enjoyed hitting level 20 that last few streams and going through those story quests. But then when it said, okay, the story is done for now, you have to now wander around and do to-do lists until you hit level 30 and you get more story. That's where I got lost, right? If it was a constant thing or if those levels were closer together, like 25. I know that they level you faster for Guild Wars 2 now to kind of get you to those story beats faster, but yeah. What a fun chat to moderate. Oh yeah, no, that's the other reason I'm worried about playing some online competitive games is that you get a lot of people in chat telling you what to do and criticizing you for not being very good, and those games don't usually feel like a very welcoming thing. And those people that I've talked to that are playing it play with friends offline. Like they do it for fun. They don't do it as part of their streaming content. So anyway, I'm going to grab that break. I will see you in 5 or 6 minutes. Edgy teenagers in Valorant? Yeah, I can see that. I have no experience, so I don't want to criticize the game without knowing it for sure, but you spend a lot of money on the skins in the game? I used to play, what's the MOBA from Blizzard? Heroes of the Storm? I used to play that. I don't think I bought any skins, but I certainly used the in-game rewards to get skins. That was fun. One more question about Guild Wars 2. I heard you saying that there was some nice building that could give you inspiration for Minecraft. Have you used any? Because when I play another game besides Minecraft, I think the same thing. I haven't used any, but I haven't moved on to any big projects beyond Westhill from Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2, the stuff that gave me kind of inspiration was like the Viking stuff. The big lodges, the Nord lodges and things were cool, but I don't have any kind of thematic stuff like that happening in this particular world or build. And my next project in Minecraft is not going to be medieval anything. It's going to be like Redstone Farm or some other very straight-lined thing. I don't know if I want to return to the modern city just yet, because that's another just giant project. So I might want to work on something smaller. Maybe a shulker farm or something. Alright, so I want to remove these bits from the top here. The hopes of having a really cool gradient on this tower, I just don't see myself doing it. Like I don't like the... I think we have to pick like all the dark blocks and do a gradient that way. I do like the idea of doing something here though. Oh, we can't put... I'd have to maybe change the way this is going. So we'd have to do... stair here. That could work, maybe. Or we could use this design with the furnaces. Let's try that. I do like little happy things like this, like little happy accidents where like you weren't planning on doing something there. Oh, do we not have any blast furnaces? Oh, no problem, the doorknob. I don't mind, especially now that I'm streaming so often, talking about like what we're gonna do on the channel next and all that kind of stuff. It's all very cool. That's the whole reason for those Lego Let's Chats, is like to give people an opportunity to talk about like what I might play next. And I do want to branch out. Like I do want to have, you know, I'm kind of sorry I missed the launch of Grounded because I've got access to it with Game Pass. At least I think I have access to it. I've seen, I'm not sure whether it's the full game or whether it's just a game demo on Game Pass. But I keep on watching it and keep on thinking, I don't know. Don't know. I feel like I can't believe I just brought enough for 3. Don't have any iron in there. That's annoying. Maybe we won't like it. It's full game, Dan Grace? Cool, that's good to know. I don't know, it seems kind of grindy to me. That's the only reservation. That actually looks pretty good. I don't know what we put on top of those. Maybe just slabs? Can't really see it from down here anyway. A little bit there. So that's the kind of game where I might want to play it with friends. You know, like I might want to do a co-stream with somebody, or I'd like to do more of that. I did some multiplayer Halo, which we talked about on episode 449, I think, of the Citadel Cafe. Ryan Murphy and I did some multiplayer Halo matches, and that was fun. But that was just me chilling on the Xbox, you know? So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I would want to do multiplayer. I'd like to do multiplayer co-op as opposed to multiplayer something else. I think the thing that I've heard about Grounded is that it is grindy, but it is far less grindy when you're dividing and conquering. Like you've got 2 people. You know, like I need ant shells or ant mandibles, and it's like, oh, I've got those. And then you've got, oh, well, I need this, you know, like I need these leaves or these sticks. It's like, oh, I got lots of those. I found those over there. Like that kind of stuff feels like it might be a little bit smoother. It looks cool. Like, I mean, and I was the right age when Honey, I Shrunk the Kids came out in movie theaters. So like, there's a bit of a nostalgia built into to Grounded for me too. I almost want to send that higher. I wonder if those would be better off as andesite stairs. Also, can I change this block? Yes, it looks like I can. Okay, good. The kind of thing that you keep on noticing when you're walking by. It's like, I need to change that so my eye doesn't keep twitching. What is about Grounded? Like what's Grounded about? So Grounded is a first-person survival game where you have been shrunk down to the size of I'm not sure what kind of bug you'd be, but things like ants are the size of large dogs. That's how large you are. So you're like a centimeter tall. And you're just in the backyard and you have to... It looks like your uncle or your grandfather or somebody was a scientist and you've been shrunk. So now you have to figure out how to get unshrunk. And you walk around doing research and fighting hostile bugs. And you need like grass and dandelion stems and sticks and stuff. So this all looks good. It's weird that it I can't seem to get the top of the door frame to look right. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I did like an embedded stair. That's a little bit better. Yeah, it's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, totally. Bug's Life would be similar. It looks like Bug's Life because it's got that cartoony style, but the plot in Bug's Life is very different. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. If you haven't seen that, the doorknob, it's worth checking out. It's an old Rick Moranis movie. What year did Honey, I Shrunk the Kids come out? Late 80s, early 90s? Kira Goes MC, hello. Welcome in. Andesite walls. 89, I was close. So I was 10. So yeah, perfect age for me. Yeah, I feel like that makes those feel a little bit unspecial. So we'll go back to just the stairs. And I don't know if unspecial is a word. I get to make up words as part of my job. So I'm calling that one mine. I would say probably here. Yep. I'd say that works. I love hooking things up like this. I just feel it looks and works out so well. All right, back to the gradient at hand. Looks like we came down at most to there. 2 blocks above the stairs. And now we've got to figure out where we put the andesite, polished andesite blocks. It doesn't look like they're very tall. Maybe we can squeeze one of them in. Oh wow, the link to the wiki for Honey I Shrunk the Kids has a comma in it. Wow. Maybe goes to show you how old that is. Not to mention, like, commas in the titles of anything I find is very frustrating. We just sort of dabbled the stone down a little bit, so like every once in a while we'll just throw in a stone bit here. I find having something smooth underneath these andesite polished blocks, like it helps them kind of pop out a little bit. I don't know whether you can watch Honey I Shrunk the Kids on... It might be on Amazon Prime? I've not seen it on Netflix. The hard thing is you gotta remember, there were definitely some like terrible sequels. The first one was great. Disney Plus, maybe? I don't know if it... Was it a Disney movie? I don't remember if it was a Disney movie or not. It would make sense if it was. It was all practical effects too, like the giant ants were like animatronic things like in the movie. The actors were really riding big robot bugs. What's on Amazon Prime? Cool. Disney bought so much stuff, it's sometimes easier to find. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. All right, how many blocks do we come down? 1, 2... I would say maybe 3. This is the front part's gonna be really tricky with all these trees. Put that there. Maybe have another one over here. I do find it tricky doing any kind of dithering at this resolution. 3 by whatever, like it's not the easiest thing. Especially when you're like noodling over it like I do and then realizing when you're on the road you can't see any of this. Like you can't, unless you're standing next to the tower, you're really not going to notice. Wow, I can't even reach those. But I want those baskets back. Well, I'm certainly feeling better that it's not just a plain empty tower now. You'd think that my brain would be all like satisfactory key commands and forgetting how to play Minecraft, but I'm actually finding it quite easy to flip back and forth. Vegas Boss, hello. Yep, the VODs channel. There is. I thought we had a link to the tour. There was a world tour that but I don't know if we've done a tour of this city. We did a Citadel server tour, myself and Alistair. It is a Disney movie. Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm surprised I couldn't remember that. Yeah, so that's I think that's every other build other than here. Wow, I haven't seen one of you guys in a long time. Need to repair my elytra. So unfortunately the front looks like a checkerboard. That's pretty good. All things considered. I'm trying not to get too nitpicky with this kind of stuff because otherwise it just takes forever to complete a basic build. So yeah, well, I think I need maybe less andesite here. Maybe I'll take out those two. Told you. I can't leave stuff behind. Cool. So did we miss anything? This feels a little bit strange here. Oh, do I not have any more stone? I don't have any more stone. So what I'm trying to do with this stuff is I'm trying to create like, see the stone kind of snakes down here and it comes over here and then I kind of have it going over there again. That's kind of what I'm going for. And then same thing here. It's kind of like the andesite kind of goes in the opposite direction. It's hard at this resolution. Okay, well, I don't think I'm missing anything. We've got a light up there. We've got a light inside hanging right there from a long chain. That worked out quite well. Covered all of our lighting issues. I think everything up here is done. I'm happy with the top of it. I feel like there's not much that can be done about the textures through here. This comes down here. There's a fun little Easter egg in the closet. This is not the best. I feel like we could maybe do stone bricks here. Oh, you can see that. Never mind. We'll have to do something to make those stand out. Maybe it's changing this texture. Maybe it's changing the roof here. Nope. Well, wait a minute. Those could be slabs, could they not? Right, okay. Oh, wait a minute. We could remove those and do stairs. That's better. Now it just looks more intentional. This might be better off as a slab. Except it was hiding that. And you're part of the roof thing. I wonder if this would look better if... Oh, those are outside. Crap. This too? Yeah. I was going to change them into wood to kind of continue that into the stone, but we can't do that. All right, well that helps that a little bit. This I think is going to have to change into something. I know it is an outside block. We may have to do something else with that. Just to kind of make this stand out a little bit more. I might want to change these stairs to wood too. It might make a little bit more sense to try and tie those together. But I think that entrance is fine for now. These are the kind of things we're going to be walking by a lot. I like that we've got this. This is good. Yeah, the lantern on the long chain was a neat idea. Thanks, Cosmic. I like that too. And then the only thing that I wanted to address, there's this weird little crevice here. But I like the depth here, so I don't want to mess with it too much. I'm wondering if we could just, like, I don't know if we need trapdoors here. I could just fill this in. Oh, I see. I see. Well, I think maybe we'll just leave it in here. What's that? Is there a door on that? No, that's just that block. So we could change this. Just these little refinements sometimes help when you got this thing that makes your eye twitch every time you walk by. Cool. Feels good, feels good. And then in here, I don't remember how much of this is visible from the outside. Some of it is. I was hoping to do more deep slate. Because that feels kind of strange. So I think I'll have to come back and look at the outside once we decide on what trees we're keeping. However, that's where I'm going to wrap up the Minecraft portion of today. We're going to switch over to Satisfactory. I will take my my break a little bit longer between, just to kind of give me a breather between the streams and make sure that Twitch gives me 2 different VODs on the other side of things. The reason I do that is because I archive all the VODs on Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube. So if you've been liking what you're seeing here today and you want to see more about this entire town, the whole thing is documented on YouTube, start to finish, or start to current state. All of this has been done. So we still have a lot to do on this manor. We'll be back tomorrow on it. And I want to try and take it in small chunks, because I find that for whatever reason with this build, I tend to burn out on it really fast. And I just start hitting like creative walls. But like now that we've got this tower done, we can just basically take what we've done here and apply it to this one just on a smaller scale. So that will be done tomorrow, probably very quickly. And then I really want to focus on maybe the entrance here. This is noisy and gross. And I want more greenery. So I think we might maybe able to sneak like there's some green spots here. So we might be able to have like a vine or something that will help break this up. And maybe I just do all cobblestone and then put leaves on top of it. I don't know. We've got mossy cobble as well. That could work. But we are in a taiga biome on this part of town, so it might not look the best. We'll see. Anyway, If you've enjoyed this, leave a follow. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I have been posting more Twitch announcements in my Instagram stories. So if you're an Instagram person, that might be a good way to follow. You can, of course, check out the Spawn Chunks on Mondays, and the Citadel Cafe will be recording next week with Steven ESC, who also streams, by the way, here on Twitch. And we'll be talking about the next 3 episodes of Lord of the Rings of Power, and then Pixel Riffs will be back later on this month to talk about the season finale of Rings of Power. So that should be fun. Again, hold tight. We're going to switch over to Satisfactory. If you're not familiar with the game, do stick around. It is a really fun game, and we're building a massive project. You can see screenshots recently on Twitter. So yeah, hang on to your nuggets. We'll be back in about 15 minutes, maybe 10. See you in just a few.